Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This channel is pretty much going to be based around Pokemon Draft Leagues. I participate in a few of those. Unfortunately, I didn't record my my week 1 team builder or battle, so what I'm going to do this video is do a week 1 recap, and then I'm going to do my week 2 team builder. We're just going to jump right into it. My first battle was against Slay. So here's what happened. Here, let's switch sides. So she leads Blissey here. I lead Cobal. Go for the Volt Switch, expecting her to switch out. Doesn't work out that way. Go into Girder. She sets up rocks. Again, I don't expect her to stay in on this. I go right for the knockoff. I'll take the knockoff, get rid of the leftovers. She ends up toxicing me. Not a big deal. Guts, boost now. Now she decides to switch out. I decide to bulk up. I figure it's just the safest bet. Right now I know I live a Psychic or Dazzling Gleam, whatever, so I stay in. And I go for the knockoff. Now this Girder's not completely useless left. Oops. Fucking Windows glitches, gotta love them. But I know that Girder's still useful, so I'm gonna switch it out, especially with Drain Punch. Switching to Ninetales on the Primarina. Set up an Auravel here. Figuring she'd switch out as she couldn't touch me. Goes into Kartana, goes for the knockoff. And I just go for the Freeze Dry. It does some serious damage. Hail knocks her down to 2, decides to switch out so she doesn't die to Hail that turn. I just click Freeze Dry. After Hail damage, Primarina is now in range of a Freeze Dry, so I can click Freeze Dry again, and there goes Primarina. So Ninetales picks up a kill. Goes into the Blissey. Might play 100%. I misclicked here. Went for Encore. Meant to go for a Moonblast or just any move, just do damage. Girder comes in and goes for the Drain Punch. That's what I mean by Girder's still useful. Girder comes in, back up 73%, and it's booling like nothing happened. So Girder picks up a second kill this week. Now here comes Sableye, go right into Lando. Goes and knocks off. So I take that. I'm running Ground DMZ this week. I go right for the sub, expecting the Will-O-Wisp. Works out. So now I can just click SD and sweep from here. There's my win con, getting Lando in, clicking Swords Dance once, and it just wins. Kartana outspeeds, but dies to an Earthquake at 2%, of course. And then Mega Sableye, I click Ground DMZ to guarantee the kill, as I wouldn't kill with a +2 Earthquake. Get the crit didn't matter, but yeah, that's that. Won the week with the 5-0s. Pretty good start to my season. Most of the time, I'm very unfortunate with my week 1 matchups, as I'm still getting used to my team. And I end up giving up week 1, which is not always the greatest thing in the world. Not a great way to start off a season. But this season I picked up the win, and 5-0 win, that's pretty damn good. I'll take it all day. Alright, we'll get right onto the team building now. This week, you'll see Red's team above. Basically, what I think he'll bring is Hawlucha, Lele, maybe Suicune, maybe Zygarde. I don't have any answers to Suicune, so I actually feel like Suicune will definitely come. Maybe Stacka, and maybe Fortress or Ditto, one or the other. But I think it's going to be his first 5 picks pretty much, plus Fortress or Ditto. Who knows, he might bring, he brought Slowbro last week. He might bring Slowbro depending on how he feels about it, whether or not he likes it. Or Marowak could come too, that's a possibility. But I don't have very many answers for Suicune, so I'm assuming that's going to come. If it doesn't, I will be a very happy person. I really hope it doesn't, but I just always seem to struggle with it. But here's basically what I plan on bringing this week. I'll start with Cobal. Cobal is going to bring Choice Scarfed, Justified, it's the only ability he gets. And basically it's running 104 HP, 252 attack, 152 speed with a naive nature. The speed is crept to outspeed Scarfed Lele, and hopefully hit it with that Iron Head. The Iron Head doesn't kill unless there are rocks up. Let me rephrase. It's a roll with that unless there are rocks up, which it's a guaranteed OHKO. So I'd rather try to focus on getting rocks up so I don't have to worry so much about that roll. But if it comes down to it, there's a chance it could kill. Then I'm running Volt Switch, Close Combat, Stone Edge, my last 3 moves. Volt Switch for Momentum. Close Combat, that just beats Stacka, and it just hits a few things hard as its stab. And then Stone Edge for a little more coverage on, Hawlucha. It hits hard. Marowak, it hits hard. Yanmega, Xatu, all those it's going to hit hard on. So that's just some extra move coverage. The next Pokemon I'm bringing is Gyarados. Mega Gyarados, Intimidate for all the things that want to try to hit me hard with a physical move. This is my primary answer for Suicune, as I could just switch it in on Suicune, sit there, sub, and D-dance my way up on it. That's my primary answer for Suicune. Once I go like +3, it just Oko Suicune, I'm pretty sure. +3, maybe +4, depending on the set. It's got 194 speed with plus speed nature, specific with a jolly nature to outspeed a non-speed invest or a max speed invested, no plus speed nature Suicune, and then a little bit in HP. I think I take like 7 to 10 from a Scald and like 13 to 14 from an Ice Beam, or maybe around the same from an Ice Beam. I think actually. I think I take about the same, a little less actually now that I think about it because it's not sad. But if I don't Mega, then I'll be taking a little bit more. Because if he brings Ditto, I'll probably sit there and not Mega. Primarily thinking, alright, he's going to want to switch in as soon as I click D-Dance. So now Megaing will let me Mega once the Ditto comes in. It'll just give me the advantage. So that's the goal there. But outside of that, Ice Beam Scald's not doing enough to a substitute. It's taking like a 3, maybe a 4 hit even, depending on the rolls, to break through my sub. So I'm just going to sit there and Dragon Dance up on it. If he wants to switch out, then Gyarados will probably be at +2 by the time he actually decides to switch out. So we'll see. Hopefully that goes well. Damn Windows update. Waterfall Crunch for 2 stabs. Hits most of his team pretty hard. But yeah, we'll go Ninetales is next. Alolan Ninetales, Light Clay. Snow Warning. It's got the speed to outspeed any of his base 95 Mons. Just barely enough. So 144 speed. 252 HP. 112 special attack is everything that I didn't put in speed, was just pushed it to special attack with a timid nature. So yeah, it'll outspeed any of those base 95 Mons without Scarf. So Zygarde's going to get bodied by this thing. Lucha bodied by this thing. All that. Blizzard in the hail just hits harder than Ice Beam. Moonblast for stab. And then Freeze Dry, so like he doesn't think he can switch in Suicune on it and just sub up in my face and start Calm Minding. I've got Freeze Dry there to at least put some pressure on him. It does like 30 to 40, I'm pretty sure, around there. It definitely does at least 30, and I think it's like up to like 38 or 40 or something like that. But yeah, next Pokemon, Landorus. Landorus Therian running defensive set, max HP, max defense with leftovers, Intimidate. There was no reason to invest into speed or attack or anything. Just no rolls. I looked over them as much as I could. I didn't see any rolls that were necessary, absolutely. Running Stealth Rocks, like I said, so I get rocks up because I have a few rolls from a few different moves this game that turn from rolls to Okos if I have rocks up. Earthquake for stab because this Earthquake from Orlando is going to hit hard whether you have attack investment or not. U-turn for momentum and Hidden Power Ice. So the things that this wall, such as Zygarde 50 and Hawlucha, I can actually stay in on and continue to fight those fights instead of having to worry about just switching in, taking a hit, and then having to switch out to do damage. So that walls a lot of his very physical Pokemon pretty well, if not perfectly. But yeah, my next Pokemon that I'm bringing, Reuniclus. Late game sweeping Reuniclus, Life Orb, Magic Guard. Max HP, max special attack, running Trick Room, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Psyshock. This should hit most of his team fairly hard. I think once the Suicune's out, I could sweep a majority of his team. So as long as I get rid of the Suicune, I'm good. So like I said, Trick Room. So I switch it on something towards late game if he doesn't have an answer. If he can't beat Reuniclus, just click Trick Room. And then I got Focus Blast for Stacka. Should hit Stacka hard and Fortress hard. Shadow Ball for things like Lele. I could hit Alolan Marowak with it. Xatu, Slowbro, all those things. Then I'm running Psyshock for Lucha. What else? A Roserade could hit hard. And yeah, so it hits a majority of his team. Especially late game, so I'll just have to see what he brings, figure out what I need to get rid of to put Reuniclus in a position just as late game sweep. So hopefully that's a possibility in the end. And then my final Mon, Dragalge, running Black Sludge, max HP, max special attack. I just needed something that could sit in there and just eat up special defensive hits. I could play some mind games with Lele, try to bait out whether or not he's Scarfed, so like maybe switch in on an incoming Psychic. Or, not, sorry. I'm thinking of a different Mon. Ignore me. Actually, no. I could switch in, on a Moonblast, eat it up, try to bait in a Psychic. At that point, I'll switch out into like something else and see whether or not he is Scarfed or not. If he switches out, then he's Scarfed into Moonblast. It always just depends. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm taking like 30 from a Moonblast from a Lele, so not too much. It's the Psychic that I'm worried about, so that's why I'd end up just doubling out. Yeah. But I'm running Hidden Power Fire for Fortress, so I have another answer out of side of Focus Blasting Ray Uniclus for that Fortress. Draco, just because it hits hard. Draco Haze is something I've been running a lot recently. It's actually, I think it's very good. It's very useful in a lot of cases. Because I could sit there, hit Draco, something will try to hit me back. Think it can survive, because I'm at -1, then I'll click Haze, and then it's, yeah, at that point I'm set. And then final move, Sludge Bomb, Stab, Adaptability Dracos, and Sludge Bomb is just going to hit most things hard. If I do find out Lele Scarfed a lot of the time, he doesn't have too many steel types. He has Fortress and Stack, and both aren't necessarily going to come. Or if they're even just beaten at one point, if I do find out that he's Scarfed, I could switch in on a Moonblast and sit there and click Sludge Bomb. He can't really do anything about it, because Sludge Bomb, like I said, is going to hit a lot of things hard. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping to go 2-0 this season in the league, get a really good start at the beginning. That'll be great. Also, I'll have another league that'll be starting soon, a league that I'm hosting that hopefully will be starting in like a week or two. I think that's about it. The draft is coming up this weekend, so like a week or two for the first battle and team builder. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video with the battle to this team builder, my week 2 match versus Rare Red and his Chicago Cubchoos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.